Lesson number 16, divide fractions by whole numbers. So before you start dividing fractions by whole numbers, the first thing you know is what a reciprocal is. Now, the reciprocal is the inverse of a number. So let's say, for example, we have the number 3/4. Well, all you do for reciprocal, very simple, you just flip the denominator and the numerator. So the reciprocal of 3/4 would be 4/3. That's all you do. So the reciprocal of 1/5 would be 5/1. Very straightforward. The reciprocal, you just switch the denominator and the numerator. Now, to divide fractions is very straightforward. Let's say I have a problem like 3/4 divided by 1/2. So to divide by fractions, it's very straightforward. All you're going to do is change the sign. So the first number doesn't change. And the order is very important for division. You cannot change the order. For addition and multiplication, you can. For division, you cannot. So the first number doesn't change, 3/4. You're going to change the division sign to a multiplication sign. You change it from a division sign to a multiplication sign. And then you're going to use the reciprocal of the next number. The reciprocal of 1/2 is 2/1. And then you just multiply like normal. 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 1 is 4. And then you got to simplify, of course. But that's the way you divide. So let's look at this problem here. Divide 1/2 times 12/1. Now remember, going back to our fraction rules, the whole number 12 is the same as 12/1. Remember, if you just add a 1 in the denominator, you make it into a fraction. So how do we divide fractions? Well, the first number doesn't change. We're going to change the division sign to a multiplication sign, and we're going to use the reciprocal of 12/1. So we just flip it. So the reciprocal of 12/1 is 1/12. And then we just multiply across. 1 times 1 is 1, and 12 times 12 is 144. Let's look at another example. Here we have 1/3 divided by 4. So again, the whole number 4, if you want to change it into a fraction, all you do is add a 1 in the denominator. 4/1 is equal to 4. So now we just follow our division. Ready? 1/3, you change the division sign to a multiplication sign, and you use the reciprocal of 4/1. So if we flip the 1 and the 4 and the 1, we get 1/4. So 1 times 1 is 1, 3 times 4 is 12. Our answer is 1/12.